Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another GT Sport drift setup. This time round it has to be one of the most requested cars that I've had here on the channel, and it's the Zonda R. It seems a lot of you really want to give this one a go, and to be honest it is a car that works pretty well. But just like most of the cars in this sort of class, the one thing that is working against you is the downforce. So you just need to bear in mind that quite often you are going to need to use the handbrake to initiate the drift. Certainly if it's a high speed section of the track, the car really doesn't want to naturally step out at the back. So you just got to help it a little bit, but once it's going, it's very easy to control and it does become quite a consistent car. I definitely though would not put this into the easy category. It takes a little bit of practice to get this one right, but if you've been drifting in GT Sport for quite a while now, I'd imagine you'll be able to pick this one up quite easily. The biggest problem though that a lot of people are going to face with this car is its cost. It's 1.8 million credits. So if you haven't been fortunate enough to win this as a gift car, or you haven't just already got it sitting in your garage, you might not want to be spending that much money just to get a drift car. However, if you want this as a complete package, as a track car it is superb, as a drift car it definitely works. So if it's a car you really love, then why not give it a go? If you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Also, give the video a like if you enjoy the setup I give you today, and use that comment section down below to let me know if there's any other cars you would like to see me doing a drift setup for here on the channel. I'll take you over to the build now and I can talk about what I've come up with a little bit further. So with the Zonda R, it already comes with loads of power, so you don't actually have to adjust this at all. However, what I've done is I've taken it to level 3 there. There's no point in going any higher because for what you're gaining, the cost of the mileage points, there's just no point at all. So yeah, level 3 there is working for me. I've set the power ratio there all the way up to the top at 120%, and that's going to leave you 885 brake horsepower. Weight reduction wise, it's a light car in the first place. There's no real point in adjusting this either. So weight reduction, I've left at level 1, dropped it to the bottom there at 97%, and that's going to leave you 1,037 kilograms. Traction control is set to 0. I've got comfort hard tyres, both front and rear. The brake balance is left the same at 0 there. Ride height is 65 on the front and 90 on the rear. I've left it standard on the rear there because it just helps with the car sort of rolling a little bit, which is going to help you drift the car that little bit more. The same is true with the natural frequency, so it's a little bit softer on the back there at 2.7, and the front is left standard at 3. Anti-roll bar on the front is set to 7 and 4 on the rear. The compression and rebound remain the same here at 55, 55 and 85, 85. Camber angle on the front is set to 3 and 1 on the rear. I've got the toe angle out at 0.45 on the front and in 0.32 on the rear. Downforce you want to drop as far as you possibly can, so 250 on the front there and 500 on the back. The differential I've set to fully customised. Now I've got 6 on the initial torque, 40 on the LSD acceleration sensitivity, and the braking sensitivity is set to 30 there. Transmission I've put to fully customised. I've set the max speed to 180, and all I've actually done here is extend gear 3 and 4. It just seemed to be better for certain tracks, certainly things like Suzuka it works a little bit better on. So I'll leave this on the screen now so you can copy these numbers down and make sure they go straight over to your builds as well. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and I also hope you enjoy the challenge that the Zonda R brings. This one's definitely one, like I said before, that needs a little bit of practice, but once you get into the swing of it, I think you'll really enjoy it. As I always say with these drift setups, please just use my setup as a base. You may want to play with it yourself and get it exactly how you like it. Everyone seems to have their own style in GT Sport, and whether you're using a wheel or controller, there's going to be certain things that you might want to change. But these are the settings that I am personally using on the car. They're also the settings I use to record this video, and they seem to be working perfectly well for me. Like I always do, I'm going to leave you with some more footage of me messing around with the Zonda. Really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all on the next one.